Okay, so with our can that we used, we found the radius to be 3.5 because we found the diameter and divided it by 2. And then we got the height of the can to be 11 centimeters. So we knew that we had to find the surface area because we're trying to keep the same volume but like reduce what we used to make the can out of. So we found the lateral surface area of the equation is 2 pi rh. So that's only the sides of the can. So we need to find the area for the top and the bottom of the can. So the area of a circle is pi r squared, but we had two circles, the top and the bottom, so you had to multiply by 2. So you get 2 pi r squared. And then we get the total surface area, which is 2 pi rh plus 2 pi r squared. So then we had the equation for volume, which is pi r squared h, and then we plugged in the radius and the height to get 134.75. So then what we did was use this and we tried to find h because we needed to plug h back into the surface area equation. So we found h to be h equals 134.75 over pi r squared. So we just divided pi r squared by 134.75. So then we're going to plug this back into the surface area equation, which will give us 2 pi r times 134.75 all over pi r squared, and that has to be plus 2 pi r squared. Okay, so now we can do some canceling. So this pi here cancels that pi there, and this r cancels one of those r's. So we still have an r left on the bottom. So now we're going to multiply. So we multiply 2 times 134.75, which will give us 269.5 over the r, because there's still one more r left even though we canceled one out. So we have an r, and then we just bring this down to pi r squared. So now we're going to differentiate it. So if we bring this back up, then we get 269.5 to the r to negative 1. So if we differentiate it, we get negative 269.5 over r squared. And then this, you just differentiate it like usual, 2 times 2 equals 4. So you get plus 4 pi r. So now that we found this, we're going to set it equal to 0. So if we set this equal to 0, we can subtract both from each side, so we'll get 4 pi r, which equals 269.5 over r squared. So now what we can do is we can cross multiply, so we can put this over 1. And then we'll get 4 pi r cubed, because we get the r times the r squared, which will give us the cubed, which equals 269.5. So what you want to do now is you want to solve for r. So you're going to divide by 4, and then you're going to cube root that, which will give us r equals 2.778. So then what we're going to do is we're going to plug the r back into this equation right here, and back into this equation.
Ooh, where's, oh, there it is.
There we go. We're going to plug it back into this equation to solve for h. So when we do that, we get h to be 5.5566 centimeters.
Take our word for it. That's what happens.
That's it.